We are going to be going from a noob to a pro in arm wrestling simulator, but we gain a pet every 5 minutes. These pets range from a dog all the way up to the best pet in the game, which is a gem T-Rex. So first of all, what we need to do, let's just gain some strength, and we need to defeat this person one time. Because even though we do get a pet in 5 minutes, we want to make sure that we do have a pretty good pet just in case we get a bad one. So we're going to go ahead and defeat this person right here, get a win, and then we're going to start opening up that limited time egg right over there. I just realized that we can actually go ahead and claim the things from here. So there we go. We now have 3 wins. Let's go ahead and start opening up these eggs right here, and hopefully we can get something good. A purple dragon that's already pretty good start us off, and another one. Also, I forgot to mention we do have a timer at the bottom right of the corner, just so y'all can see how long it takes us. Let's equip those pets, and there we go. We're now getting nearly 500 per lift, and let's equip this, and we're now getting 1000 per lift. Awesome. We can now go ahead and defeat this person right here in absolutely no time, and there we go. There's 25 more wins that we can go ahead and spend on this egg right over here. It's now been 5 minutes, and let's go ahead and roll our very first pet. So let's go ahead and roll. We have like 30 or so pets listed on here, and alright, we got a doodle croc. That's actually one of the worst that we could have gotten. We now have our little doodle croc right here. Let's equip best, and there is a rainbow, so it is a little bit better than just a regular doodle croc. But let's go ahead and check it out again. So it's not too good. It only does 3 more than our purple dragon, so really hoping that we do get some better pets than this later on. We can also actually open up some rush crates, because whenever you first join the game, you start off with 5 rush crates and 3 rush keys. So let's go ahead and open these up, and hopefully we get some pretty good arms. And we didn't get anything too crazy, but we did get this candy one right here, which increases our strength by 12%, so pretty good. So we now have over 1 million, so we should be able to easily defeat the champion over here. We have over twice as much strength as him. So let's go ahead and AFK the champion for a few minutes and save up 15,000 wins. And while we're AFKing this champion right here, we did actually hit 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and roll a new pet. So right over here, let's roll the wheel, and let's see what we get. Hopefully it's something good, and a unicorn hydra. Alright, let's check that out. We now have the unicorn hydra. Still not very good, but it does do times 4,000, so it is better than our previous pets. Now let's go ahead and keep AFKing and see how long it takes us to save up 15,000 wins. We now have 15,000 wins. Let's go ahead and unlock world 2, and there we go. Let's go ahead and start grinding Knuckles, because I do believe Knuckles is actually the best in this area. And there we go, already the best punching bag, and we did just hit 15 minutes right now. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel again, and hopefully we get something good this time. So let's spin it. Hopefully it is the gem T-Rex, and it looks like we did get a ninja kraken. Alright, still not very bad. So we now have a ninja kraken right there. This time's 18,000, a lot better than our previous best one, which was the unicorn hydra. So these are our best pets: 105, 4,000, and then 18,000. Pretty good. This should easily carry us all the way to world 3 now, which I actually forgot that we can rebirth. So let's go ahead and AFK this person right here. Well, actually we have so many wins that I believe we can AFK this person. So let's beat this person a few times and save up some wins so we can go ahead and rebirth. Actually, it only took us like a minute to get nearly 400 million wins. So let's go over to trails. Let's get this right here, and now let's just save up like 1.5 billion so we can AFK that person instead. So I saved up 1.4 billion, and we now have over 500,000 wins. Let's go ahead and rebirth a little bit more, so this should help us quite a bit. There we go. And now whenever we go ahead and push the punching bag, we get 6.1 million, and we're closing in on 20 minutes now. So let's spin the wheel again, and let's see what we get. So it looks like we got an ultra serpent. Pretty good. Not as good as the ninja kraken. Well, actually never mind, it's pretty good because it is a ghost. So let's equip best, and alright, so we're equipping best, and alright, so I think it's not working because it does have the best friend enchant, so we do have to waste some of our wins. Let's click this, and let's just put a lucky one on there. There we go. The best friend enchant isn't very good, so there we go. Now it is one of our best pets. Let's see how much we get per hit, and 10.2 million. That is crazy. We now have 8.8 billion, and it's not enough to be the rogue AI, but it is enough to beat this person. So we're gonna AFK this person until we can afford this trail right here, and until we can afford a silver crate, and also so we can go ahead and rebirth a few more times, because we did have to spend 5 rebirths on replacing the best friend ancient on this. So let's go ahead and start AFKing the Ripper Dog person right here. We just hit 25 minutes. Let's spin the wheel again. So I'm really hoping that we do get a gem Triceratops or even the gem T-Rex. Frost Overlord. Alright, so this is the Frost Overlord right here, only 2.4 thousand. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be on our team right now. Maybe it will be later if we go ahead and get this thing right here. Not really sure if we're gonna try to get that. So I AFK'd the Ripper Dog over there, and we now have 2 million. I also did go ahead and get this trail right here earlier on. We're not gonna save up 25 million to get the silver crate because that's gonna take a little bit too long. So we're just gonna go ahead and spend it all into rebirths instead. So there we go. Dang, if we got 50,000 more, we could have actually rebirthed again. We now get 15.4 million per click, so that's pretty good. Plus we get to go ahead and spin the wheel again in 30 seconds. So it was AFK in strength, and for for these next 4 spins, we didn't really get anything too good, so I just didn't really include them in the video. And yeah, we now have 84.4 billion. We should easily be able to defeat the rogue AI right now. Well, maybe not too easily, but pretty easily. We have our auto clicker on, and it is kind of clicking in 2 spots, but that's all right. Let's see if we can beat him. And there we go, pretty nice. Now let's go ahead and AFK him until we get 20 million wins. So we have 20 million wins. So let's unlock world 3. So it has now been nearly 50 minutes, and we just unlocked world 3, which is pretty nice. So there we go. Let's go ahead and start punching the punching bag over here. So 65 million strength per click, pretty nice. And we just hit 50 minutes. Let's spin the wheel again, and it looks like we got a builder dog. So we hit 1 hour, and we just spun the wheel, and we went ahead and got this pet right here, the super angel, which is awesome. It is a big, not a huge, but still pretty good. So we went ahead and replaced, I think we replaced this one, yeah. So that should help us quite a bit. Now hopefully we get some better pets later on, because it is definitely gonna take us quite a while. So hopefully we do get the gem T-Rex or the gem Triceratops, because that will help us a lot, because it is very slow right now. So what I think we'll do is we'll get AFK for like 30 minutes, and then we'll use all 6 of our spins in one time. It's now been 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel 6 times. So here we go, we have 6 spins, so we have a pretty high chance of getting something good. And a water mage. All right, that's not really very good, but let's go ahead and keep spinning. So from those 6 spins, what we got is we got a big turkey, this big turkey right here, a lightning dominus, a phoenix, a water mage, a bolt, and we also got a hollow dominus. So none of them are good enough to be on our team, such as if we click equip best, these are still our 3 best pets, so we didn't get anything good sadly. But let's go ahead and AFK strength for another 30 minutes. It's now been 35 more minutes. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel 7 times. So here we are, let's go ahead and spin the wheel, and hopefully we go ahead and get the gem T-Rex, and we got the gem Triceratops. All right, pretty nice. And on the second spin, we got a skeleton T-Rex. That is awesome. We now have both of our pets right here, the gem Triceratops and the skeleton T-Rex. These are like 1,000 times better than our current team combined, so that is awesome. So previously we are getting like 65 million per punch. Now let's go ahead and punch and see how much we get, and we're getting 2.6 billion per punch. That is a crazy boost. And for the other 5 spins, we might go ahead and use them up later if we want to go ahead and get the gem T-Rex. But for now, what I think we'll do is let's just AFK this punching bag for a little bit longer, and then once we have a couple trillion strength, like right now we have 2.2 trillion, let's save up until we get like 5 trillion, and then we'll AFK the pirate person right over there, and then we'll save up wins, get some better arms, and then we'll super rebirth. So it's now been about an hour, and we have over 20 billion wins, and we did get a few gold keys. So let's go and get a few gold crates. So let's get like 2 for now. We might get more later. Let's just open up 2 and see what we get. Hopefully it's a pretty good arm, and all right, I'll take that. A 5% chance one of the best ones we can get, so I'll take it. Let's see what else we get. And a 45% chance, not too good. We could open up nearly 2 more, but I mean this 5% chance is pretty good, so I'll just use that instead. So we currently have 13.9 trillion. Let's go ahead and equip this arm, and now we have, let's go ahead and lift a weight real quick, and now we have 50.6 trillion. Awesome. And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and rebirth a few times. I mean, we're gonna go ahead and super rebirth. So there we go, let's go ahead and super rebirth, and we're doing this because we could probably get to world 4 without super rebirthing, but once we're in world 4, we're probably gonna need the extra like percentages to actually go ahead and get to world 5. So here we go, let's go ahead and super rebirth, and we're pretty much just gonna continue the cycle going through the worlds and super rebirthing. It should be a lot faster now that we have these 2 pets. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start grinding. It's now the morning, and before we went AFK overnight, what we got is we got 5 super rebirths right there. And then before we went AFK, we did grind a little bit strength, so we currently have 2.1 QA. And then we just went ahead and AFK the Kraken overnight. I did actually disconnect in the middle of the night, so the timer at the bottom is a little bit off, but yeah, we have 6.5 trillion. So we can now unlock world 4 because they did decrease it from 20 trillion down to only 5 trillion. So here we go, let's go ahead and unlock it, and there we go. And we're now getting 653 billion per click. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and go over here, and let's turn off our pet so we can actually see our strength. So yeah, that is pretty good. And we're gonna go ahead and end the video right here. We went from world 1 all the way to world 4 in 15 hours and 15 minutes. That is pretty good for getting 1 pet every 5 minutes. If we got one of these in world 1, we would have gotten a lot farther, but it took us all the way until we unlocked world 3 to get even one of these. So yeah, it did take us quite a while, but yeah, that's gonna be all for this video though. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.